Hey, what's happening, everybody out there? Hopefully, everybody's been having a good day. I'm going to try to get this chat thing lined out a little bit and hope I got this right. So, bear with me for just a minute because I've got all kinds of craziness going on here in the background. I actually was in the middle of watching an auction at the same time and closed out the wrong window. All right, let's see if we got this going now. There we go. See, there we go. Talking to myself again. What's up, Hollywood? Okay, let me pop this out. Try to move this over. I tried to get in right on time, and look what happened. Man, what are we going to do with me? There we go. All right. We got this going. So, just see how everyone's doing, see what's going on out there. Now the chat's coming through, so there is some lag, so it's good to know that it wasn't just me. So let's go through here. Jimmy, earlier today, let's see, dropping in to say hi and rock it, bro. I'll be at my daughter's basketball game, but going to catch the replay. I appreciate it, dude. I'll be right here telling you it's like 81 degrees out. I'm seriously sweating right now, sitting here, and I shouldn't be. The AC is already kicked on in the house. And you guys, most of you don't want to hear that, but that's what has been going on. My wife's stopping in. You got this. We got this. I know we got this. She's got some cool stuff coming up, but we just want to make sure everything's cemented in before I bring that up on the show. Hollywood, what's up, dude? Hope everything's good out there. Happy Tuesday. We're getting through it. I got some cool stuff in the mail the past couple days. Big stack of games came in. Not $7 games, by the way. I'll show them later, Hollywood. Not no $7 games or 15. I know you said you have a price point, and that's where you sell them at. Donald, man, what's good? Here we are. We're doing this. Hope everything's good up there in the cold. Hopefully it ain't too cold, dude, when you're out there slinging glass, putting them windows in. So I don't have the links yet. I don't even know if they have gotten their things set up, their thumbnails set up yet. This Friday, me and my wife, looks like she's in the chat still, aka Breadco, are going to be on Cajun Roots Resellers channel, and we're going to be doing the TGIF auction, which is every other week. We'll see how it goes. I know last time it was going to happen, he was out on vacation, so happy for him. He got to get out and do some exploring, cruising around, hanging out with other people on other channels. He had a lot of Instagram going on, so if you get a chance, go check him out, and I'll pop his link here in a second. After that, on Saturday, we also have another auction going on with Storage Brats for the Wounded Warrior Project. I believe that our time is locked in for 10 o'clock our time, which is right now we're Mountain Standard Time. Since we don't change, it's good. We don't change time zones. We don't have to worry about that. But when everybody else changes and you get used to that for 6 months, it like majorly throws everything off. Try to pop some channels up here in the background. Here we go. You guys can go over and subscribe and check it out. A lot of cool content over here. Let's see. There we go. Things I should have done beforehand, but you know how that works out. Warcraft, what's up, buddy? So there's Cajun's channel. Like I said, we'll be doing the live over there on Friday for the TGIF afternoon auction. And let's see here get some Storage Brats up there. I will figure out how to wrench here in a minute, Ohio, or you can walk me through it, and that way you can drop your link. I'll get everybody set up. If they got any links to drop, they can drop them in the chat. That part is all still new to me, but we will get through this together. Just want to get these two because they're not here. And there we go. Now I can up screen this bad boy again. There we go. So there's Cajun's channel. There is Storage Brat's channel. I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to be having their live auction. MD Picker, how's it going? How's it going? Glad you could stop by. There we go. If you hover over my name, you'll see 3 dots to the right. Oh, it's only showing me, I'm not even joking, put user in timeout or block user. What is going on here? Maybe I have to, yeah, no, that's all it's letting me do is timeouts. We're already in timeout. This is timeout for Tuesday. Hey, don't need any more timeouts going on, guys. Yeah, I have no idea. Warcraft, you got any other ideas on it, man? That would be awesome. Hollywood. It will say something about to make. There should be a set mod over there. No, all it's given me, maybe in settings, maybe there's something that I didn't do when I got this set up initially, and I have no idea on. No, nothing there. I don't know. Edit? No, we don't want to do any of that. Show's already going. Yeah, it gives me timeout and block user, and that's it. So that's really odd. I have no idea why that is. Let's try this. Nah, same thing. I can block users and put them in a timeout, but we're already all in timeout. Exactly. This is good learning for me. I need to figure this out too. Yeah, I've never done any of this. So let's see. Let me get the drink out of the way, and we'll get started on. I guess the cool stuff that came in the mail this week. Rockstar, you want to reach out? I'll promote. I drink it every day. So, the first thing we got in the mail, they came on separate days because it was 2 separate packages, but our 2 auction pieces from Treasure Noir came in. So we got the House of the Dead action figure. Thing is totally sick. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be, but that's going to go up on the wall in the background with the other game stuff. But that is like totally awesome. It's even licensed Sega Dreamcast. Couldn't be any cooler than that. We also got in our Nuka-Cola checker set. Brand new, still sealed. Also going to go up on the wall behind me. Pretty sick. And then a little while back, Little Miss Q was having like a giveaway on a channel. So I went ahead and I ended up winning one of the prizes. So we've got the Anastasia train came in today, which is pretty cool. This will probably, don't tell the kids, one of them's probably going to get it for Christmas. But still really cool and upside down and not upside down. So those came in the mail. That was our cool mail finds for the week. Also, these came in from a buddy. I don't know if he's out there watching or not. I set everyone as a mod on mine after they've been there a few times. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why it's being all crazy and not letting me do it. But maybe after the show, if you want to, I can invite you, and I can invite you after. Maybe we could figure it out. So these came in the mail, which is part of the reason that I've got all the PlayStations set up, and I've got another one in there. I've got to test those today, and those are going to be going on the bay later for sale. I threw Driver in because Driver's awesome, but this is the stack that came in. And I've already buffed them out, made sure they're good to go. So we've got Monster Rancher. I'll save that one for last. We've got some Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. Some good old Final Fantasy 8. Some Final Fantasy Anthology. Most hated board game in the world, to me, Monopoly. I mean, I like Monopoly. I just don't like playing with people. Let's see. Are you on Streamlabs? StreamYard. You got StreamYard going. You got some Gauntlet Legends. And then the best game out of the lot, and I am going to recase it. I actually have some. What I do is I take brand new burnable CDs and I'll pull the case apart and throw the case on the more expensive PlayStation 1 games before I send them out so they look like really nice. So here's Diablo, the 2-player edition for PS1. Way awesome game. It was pretty rough, but I did get it cleaned up and playing. Walked around on it a little bit, tested it out some, and then I moved on and got the PlayStation hooked up over here because my workstation is actually on this side. So I always have a different game on every day that we do a show or someone else is live. I always throw a different game on because we can. Horizon. Was sitting in the wrong live. I put this link in there. I have no idea. That happened to my wife too, and by then I had to hop in. Sorry about that, man. I thought I had the right one going on. Hope everything's good out there with you. Just going over some cool stuff. We got Horizon in here. I'm trying to give wrenches, but it is not letting me. So Horizon, if you got, I'm all ears. I would love to get some people wrenched. Open up your stream in a different tab like you were just watching it. Okay, I see. Let's try that out. I got you. From the actual, I bet that's what happened. That's what we got going on. I'm trying to do it from in StreamYard, not out in YouTube. I do appreciate the help. Okay, we're still muted. Now let me see. 3 dots. Add moderator. Check. What is going on? Look, it is working now. It's weird seeing myself talk after the fact. But we're going to get these done. Check that out. Just go back up the list. There you are, MD. That's why I know for next time. There you go, Donald. Wrenching it up, buddy. I think I got everybody. If anybody is not, let me know. And that also explains my pop-out window here on the side. Yep. Now it makes sense. Okay. All right, guys. Learn as we go. Learn as we go. Get them wrenches. We got celebrities in the house. All of you are celebrities. So yeah, those were what came in this week. Pretty cool. We had some all right sales. Nothing real spectacular. Tupperware like normal. Some Snap-on hats. Some hoodies. I'm actually down to, it's not even here. We have one large hoodie left, and that'll be going up on one of the auctions this weekend. Wes, how's it going, Wes? Hope everything is good out there with you. Right there it is. Look at that. Hopefully we got some cool stuff coming up there too that we will talk about at a later date when everything's a little more set in stone. We're working on it. So I'm trying to think. It was Family Dollar, I think. So here in town we only have $2 generals. and one Family Dollar. There's no Walmart. There's a super tiny grocery store. There's nothing. Not even any mail service, which I know that most of you guys know already. So I was looking today and I happened to spot video games like up behind the counter. Made no sense. There was some PS3 games, a little bit of everything. So I picked a couple up, couple to resell, couple to add to the collection. What I didn't like is they're all saran wrapped. Even if they were new, they were still saran wrapped. This one here is just because I don't have it. It's worth about $6. This one here caught my eye, and it's going for about 18 to 20 for a used copy. So that's probably going to get sold. And then some Naruto, Clash of Ninja 3. So we picked those up. Those will be our flips, and then we'll keep the other two. So we can expand a little bit and get some moving. So that's going to be the coverage on there. Get this here. Cool. There we go. I have no idea what's going on with that. I can't get a hold of them on the phone right now. Other than that, coming up in the auction, I've got one of these. I don't know whose auction it'll go on yet, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just going to go over some of it. We got a brand new pink and gray Snap-on beanie. Pretty sick. If you got a woman mechanic or just a girl in your life that loves Snap-on, there you go. We've got some custom tool pins. In all honesty, with how old these are, I'm sure that they are dried up inside. But as far as just the coolness of having them, maybe you can get them refilled. I've never tried. These things are from 2008. But it's a take-apart wrench and a screwdriver as a pair of pins. Of course, always got some Snap-on wallets going on. These will be on the auction as well. I did a little more digging. Don't know if I'll keep it or not. We got the next generation with flickering lights, Klingon Bird of Prey. Pretty sick. I might end up keeping it. Maybe we'll get a tiny tree and put it in here. What do you guys think? Throw a little tree up next to the TV. We can't cover up the video games, but we might put a tiny tree in here. It'd be a little one, like Charlie Brown style or something. We'll also have some plushes going on. I've got more to bring in. These are the two that I have sitting here right now. So we'll see what's going on. Got some Elvis stuff. I don't even remember where I picked this thing up at. Like brand new. It's not new, obviously, but I mean, mint perfect inside. The lid's perfect. I mean, it's ready to go. I doubt anything was ever in it. They probably bought it and just left it like this. Snap-on blankets, some more video games that for sure are going to go. Some 3DS games that we are definitely going to get thrown on for sale. So let's get back and see what else we got going on here. We got Wes in here. Somebody calling. It's all good. At least I did that. I put the phone on silent. I remember that much. Wife says, taking a break today and ordering takeout. Stay away from the kitchen. That's it. Got to have a break with all that bread going on. You thought about doing a buy it now type of event. Not many have tried yet, I think. Might be worth trying. I have thought about it a little bit. I just want to see how this goes and how many people come in. Why is the other chat still? I am confused. Me too, Patrick. I'm not sure what is going on. Right now I'm trying to, there we go, trying to get you wrenched up and it's not letting me. Right there it is. That's the man right there. He sends everybody. Everybody. And to go with that, Patrick, I am not sure. I actually had somebody text me just now and ask me what's going on, that they're having some kind of issue. And if you guys haven't checked out Warcraft's channel, definitely check it out. He's got cards, tons of cards, and like I said, buy it now on all of them. And I've watched them while I'm listening. I don't know a whole lot about cards, but Warcraft moves a lot of cards. A lot of good deals to be had over there. If you guys want to drop your links, go for it. I'm completely cool with that. That's why I got everybody wrenched up. Go see what's going on with looks normal to me. I'm not sure, Patrick. I don't know, man. We'll figure this out together. Patrick wants us to watch the show while we're watching the show. Giving you a hard time, dude. Yeah, definitely go check out Hollywood. Lots of cool stuff. Patrick, did you get into the catnip, dude? Is that what happened? Did you go take the kitty's catnip away? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Just going over some cool stuff we got going on and coming up, and see if anybody has any questions about anything, and kind of go from there. Just kind of hanging out. I went through. We've got Friday the TGIF auction on Cajun Roots Resellers channel that I popped in. Let's see here. Got to run, dude. Check Instagram. Definitely will. Yeah, my phone's been lighting up like a Christmas tree, but I'll as soon as I get off here, I'll get to it, man, for sure. Exactly, card shop. Literally, Patrick Murphy sends everybody. He sent me here. Like, he's been on me for a week to come here, so I showed up. Patrick Murphy sends everybody. Go check his channel out, guys. Great. That link I just dropped is another thing. Best way to handle Patrick is with a knife. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, if anyone's got any questions for me, any game questions, anything, hit me up. Eventually, I keep saying at some point I'm going to get to this, and I'm thinking, depending on what's going on next week and where we are with everything, in my next live, we might be rebuilding that DS live. And what a better way to do it? I don't have to edit the video afterwards. It's live. People can hop in and we'll just hang out. You guys can watch how to take an ugly Game Boy Advance SP and turn it into something awesome. The rest of it's sitting down here on the table. We're going to turn this blue one into a nice Zelda case, and then I'm going to throw it up on the bay and get rid of it. Let's see here. Get these. There we go. I think we got everybody taken care of. Patrick sent me to the right link. Some rampaging reseller sent me to the wrong stream. Man, I got it wrong. I don't know what happened there because I went straight onto YouTube from my phone and just copied the link and posted it over on the gram. What are my thoughts on Q4 so far? Thanksgiving kind of got us a little bit because we went out of town and we didn't pre-list anything. Like, we had nothing backed up because usually we just, when we're in listing mode, we just hammer the stuff out and then that's it. And the next day hammer it out and that's it. So we went on vacation and I don't think today's the first day we have listed since the day before Thanksgiving. And I can tell you for a fact that the sales just, I mean, we're still getting a few a day, which is great. But so keep listing. That is no joke. It didn't do vacation mode or anything because of the holiday, and we do like 2 days shipping. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and change it to like next day. So I knew I could kind of pad around that when we'd be home because I mean we hit the ground after. So we did Thanksgiving, We came back, like, seriously, we got out of the car, maybe got an hour or two nap, got up, started baking bread for that night or for the next day because we had a farmer's market pop up event to do. So we had that going on. While doing that and helping with that, we were both getting set up for Horizon's auction that night. So we're juggling in between batches of bread and then here getting things ready. And then we rocked that auction. You ask Card Shop, Patrick, Warcraft, any of them, we rocked that thing late, getting that auction going. And finally, I dipped out. We got like 2.5 hours of sleep. Got up, drove an hour away to do our pop up at the farmers market. On the way home, we hit a couple of yard sales. It was definitely a long weekend. And I think this is our first weekend off of no farmers market. The next two we have set up. I mean, we were even selling bread on there. I don't have any right now. It's all sold. And what was left over. So after the farmers market, and I had some people buy some that night. So I got those sent out. I made them fresh for everybody else from the auction and got those sent out yesterday and today. We did sell the bread at the farmers market. The thing that I didn't like about the farmers market, okay, so anybody that has, I've never set one of those up, but to me, my little tiny rant of the night, they should have mixed everybody up. So when we got there, it was all of the people that were making like wooden signs and stuff like that, all on one side. All the bakery people, all on one side. So unless you were the first or second one towards the ramp, there was only one way in, and then you walked around the building on the deck and then went back out. If you weren't one of the first or second two, that was it, because everybody bought everything there and then filtered through and went, same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, all the way down our side. Picked up their coffee on the other side, walked around the other side, checked out the crafts, the jewelry, all that, and then they took off. So it didn't do that good, but it wasn't a fact of nobody liked the bread. It's by the time they got to us, they all had a bag of bread already, and a lot of them said, "I wish I would have known. I would have stopped over here first, but I've already got plenty of bread." That I think that after Thanksgiving, that kind of put a little bit of a damper on it too, because everybody still had leftovers and everything. So we're going to rock the next two that we go to. Same thing, about 100 loaves is what we'll take. So got to get that workout in, carrying all that bread, because that stuff is pretty heavy. It's almost a pound a loaf. Let's see here. Someday I'll join someone's auction. I've been invited by several people. Just seems weird to me. What part makes it weird? As far as like, because you do yours, and yours is, I like the way that you do it, because you just put them up there and you've got a lot of people just bam popping on the cards. You just move on to the next one, so it's really like laid back. The auctions, every auction's different. I like the auctions because you get to hop in, and to me, I'm hanging out with everybody. You guys are here right now on the side, and being on this side where I'm running the StreamYard and doing that, it's kind of throwing me out a little bit, trying to read one, and I'm doing the squirrel thing, jumping back and forth. But I like being able to go in, see what everybody's writing on the side, and then I just feel like I'm hanging out. We are selling some stuff, but I get to hang out, see what everybody else is bringing, see what everyone's talking about in the chat. I mean, that's what I like about it, is seeing everybody is showing up. They're all supporting each other and just hanging out and having a good time. I mean, even if your stuff doesn't sell sometimes, it happens. Just move on to the next one and keep going. Hollywood says, do you sell only on eBay? So as of right now, we're doing eBay, Bonanza. We're doing the bake sales. We're doing the live auctions. And I did a little bit of Mercari. So not a whole lot. The thing I don't like about the Mercari is, let's say I've got 20 of these hats. Unless I price each one $1 different, kind of jumping around and change the titles, I can only list one hat at a time, and when it sells, then I can list another one. eBay, I can throw all of them. I can throw quantity of 100 on there, and they're all on. I don't have to worry about that. So that's the only thing I don't seem to like about Mercari. It's just taking some time. Probably after the holidays, I'll hop back on it and do more Mercari with a lot of clothes. But the other ones I haven't tried. Depop, Poshmark, don't know anything about them, so I haven't tried those out. See, dude, there you go, Warcraft. Reach out to one of us. We're very chill and relaxed. There you go. Let's see. Keep moving through. There you go, man. And that's it. I like that leaves that makes me feel really good inside right there, because you're already a pro at what you do. If you got Patrick Murphy watching you at night, Patrick Murphy sent him there. And that's very important. That's good stuff. And yeah, they do mostly comics, but I mean, I changed it up. I threw in some cool ornaments. Sometimes I'll do video games. I doubt they're worth anything. Watch me throw up like a $500 comic because I don't know anything about them. I do have some weird comics sitting here. I just haven't done any research on them to get rid of them yet. So you never know. Bonanza doesn't bring in a whole lot of money. What I like about it is the fact that, one, when it sells, it pulls it off eBay. I don't have to do anything. It's done. The other thing, that's the big one that I like about it. The other one is that when I list on eBay, it automatically puts it over there. And if it's something that they don't want on that site, they just pull it. They send you a little notification, hey, we're not going to put this on. And I'm cool with that too, because before Bonanza, I only had eBay. Now we've got both. And I'm not spending extra time like Mercari, where I do my pictures for eBay. Then I do a listing for Mercari. I don't have a good thing lined out where I just pop one. I've seen people do it where they list on one platform and then they just hop straight over and copy paste on the computer. I do most of the stuff from the phone. So I do everything I do the pictures. I usually type the listing out, and then for the ship, the weighing and all that, I hop back over on the computer and finish it out, and then I throw it in a tub and put it out for later. There it is. There it is. Warcraft. Got to get on that, man. Got to get on it. Card shop. So I heard of Bonanza from, what was it, Commonwealth? He had a sale on there one day. I was like, what is that? I got to check it out. And then after I went and checked it out, I was like, it's that, like, it is seriously, once you get in, it is seriously like that easy. And I know that when I get a sale from Mercari, it pops up that Mercari had a sale. I get one from eBay. I get the ching and the doodaloot sound. I get one from Mercari. PayPal pops up. So for me, that works. I know exactly which one came from where. I still have to go back into Bonanza and see what it was, or through PayPal and find it. But the fact that it helps me know where it came from, so I know where to go look for it. And the fact that they pull the stuff off, like, that's to me the best part, is once they pull it off, you don't have to deal with it. Look who's here. Sorry, I can phone it in. Got to use my... Callie's in the house. Got that auction coming up pretty soon. I appreciate it, Card Shop. You never know what kind of craziness we're going to get into around here. Dude, I've got the glasses, and still, I use the magnifier on my phone to do almost everything. Like, even this Atari cartridge, I can't read the bottom of that with my eyes. Now I can see it on the computer, but I can't just look at that and read it. I have to get my wife or get the magnifier on the iPhone out. Callie's in the house. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I said earlier, we are going to at some point get this. I did the video where we recased trying to remember what we even recased. No, we did some 64 games and went through them. I redid the Nintendo, showed everyone how to do that. It was that an ET. I have an ET over here on the side. I've also got MASH sitting over there. But no, this one here is Gremlins. Check that out. So we are going to do a live on this. I just think it would be a better deal to do a live on how to build it. People can go back and check it out. And then I'm not stuck editing it out and probably saying things I shouldn't be saying. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Come on now. Let me get some wrenches going here for some people. I already got Callie set up. Let's see what else we got going on here. Do you have a PS3 lot that's not sports or Call of Duty? I do have. Okay, so when we do yard sales now, because my wife's like, buy everything. Before I'd be like, sports, pass. Call of Duty, junk. Now I buy pretty much everything. But I do have some back there that I might even let go. Just Instagram me and we can go over it. Certain games back there I won't get rid of, but I can definitely probably help you out. Monique, how's it going? Let me get you a wrench going. If anyone wants to drop their links, I mean, go for it. Hollywood's asking, what are your thoughts on Amazon return pallets? I have bought a couple of the Amazon return boxes, and 100% honesty, I have sold one item out of the two boxes, and they are still sitting out in the garage. Like, we did sell. I sold one item online. I don't even remember what it was. We did put them out at yard sales, and I think like maybe half of one box sold after doing 3 weekends of yard sales. And our yard sales, like, you have huge signs and it says $5 or less, everything. $5 or less. So they already know what they're getting into when they come here. But yeah, we've had a hard time moving what was in those Amazon boxes. So I haven't wanted to get into any pallets or anything yet. We're still, I guess, sourcing the old-fashioned way and just hitting yard sales and picking stuff up, or today somehow hitting that Family Dollar and picking up some Wii games for $5 a piece. You can't beat that. See, I bought a PS3 at auctions, but we have 0 games for it. Which one is it? Or shoot me some pictures later. You got just DM me the pictures on which one you got. And another pointer on your PS3, no matter what model PS3 it was, all PS3s will play PS1 games. They load them up and then they emulate them after that. Not just the first gens, but all of them. Even the ones with the slidey tops, they all play PS1 games. PS2 were only like the first 2 models that they put out of the old fat ones, and they had an opening lid. I've got a case of them. They're not here yet. I haven't brought them in. But those are the only ones that play all 3 generations of disc. But all of them will play PS1. So you can at least test the PS1 part if you're going to keep it or not. Got people subscribing to each other. That is awesome right there. I'm tempted to plug in PS3 tonight and play some of the games I got from you a few months ago. There you go, man. I actually have that hooked up to like a Goodwill PS1, and it looks like really roached out. Like there's soda spilled on top of it, and I dug it out and was like, I need a crappy one to hook up to see if it works and test these games out. So I cleaned the laser, I blew it out with the air compressor, and I haven't even wiped it off yet. I got it going and was like, cool, let's hook it up to the TV, and honestly, it'll probably sit there and I'll Windex the lid and I'll use that one, and we'll go from we had Nintendo games, we did 360, we'll probably do some PS1 stuff now because I've got 2 towers of them over there to go through. Well, guys, thanks for having me in here tonight. We got to wake up early for work tomorrow at the hospital. Hey, stay safe out there. Hopefully everything goes good, and get some rest. And, yeah, have a good night. I really appreciate you coming by. Um, Everybody that stops by, like seriously, means a lot to me. Try to get this thing growing, and maybe at some point in the future, I'll have people hop in and we can have just kind of a hangout, timeout for Tuesday, hangout chat with whoever wants to hop in. I think that'd be pretty awesome. That's something that I could plan out. If anyone wants to do that, just shoot me a message and reach out, and we can do a half hour block, something like that, and see how it goes. I think that'd be great. The thoughts on selling of mystery boxes. I have never bought. If you count those Amazon boxes, those are pretty mysterious. But other than that, I have not picked up any mystery boxes or checked eBay for anything like that. One thing that I used to do before I moved out here, I would buy rolls of supposedly unsearched wheat penny rolls off of eBay, and they'd have like a silver dime in the end, or an Indian cent, or was it like a flying eagle penny or whatever. I would buy those rolls. I would just wait and pick them up for a good price. And I had a spot in a little antique booth. Basically, I got under the display case at the register. I would take the rolls, I would open them up, dump them out, and anything that was silver, Indian cent, or older, I would separate out. I would refill it with that many wheat pennies and then re-roll them up in new rollers, or if I could save the old one, I'd roll it up and I would sell them in there. And I would usually double my money on the wheat penny rolls, and then I would separate all the Indian cents, keep the silver, but separate everything else I found out and sell those separately under the register. I didn't make a whole lot, but it was enough that it kept going and going and growing and growing, to where at one point I had like the whole top layer of the glass under the register, and the display case was all my stuff. So it worked out pretty good. I don't know how that would do now. That was probably 11, 12 years ago when I was doing that. But it was working out for me. But I mean, me renting a spot in there was like $15 a month. It was super cheap, and that was in the Midwest. So if you can find a spot like that now, I would definitely try to do it. Far Cry, GTA 5. LA Noire is a good game. If you got kids, don't play it with the kids around, because there's stuff in there that they definitely don't need to see. Far Cry 3 was really good. GTA 5 is good. I used to like to play the GTA games, and I found like the most obnoxious kid in the room on his microphone. I'm like, hey, get in the car or get in the plane. And then I would like launch us out into the water, and then I would just leave the lobby. I know. But the kid's like trolling people, blowing up their cars, whatever. I'll take them and drop them in the ocean and leave the room, find another one. It was just payback for everybody else that had to deal with it. It'd be cool, bro. I'm down in the evenings. If it's after 6 p.m., I get off from work at 5 p.m. And I think you're an hour behind right now. So time change, that wouldn't be a bad deal. I mean, I just don't want to. That's exactly it, Card Shop. I don't want to overlap like into Callie's auction, because that gives me time to get ready to watch that and stuff, or anybody else having an auction. Try to find a spot like in between so people can slide in, hang out for a little bit, get everything straightened out, and then hop into the next auction. At one point, maybe try something out on Thursdays as well. Maybe we can run that a little bit later. For right now, we're sitting here with our timeout for Tuesday slot and see how that works out. Yeah, Card Shop, man. Break some games out, play some games, have a good time. Somebody in one of the other lives I was in was like, hey, we should do a live like Mortal Kombat with each other. And I was like, we might have to try that out. I'll probably lose. With Street Fighter, I have a pretty good chance. So you never know, man. And if anybody's not hooked up with Warcraft Ohio, go check his channel out. Help him hit that sub mark. He has all kinds of cards. He's a cool dude to talk to. Hang out in the chat for sure. Go check him out. I know nothing about cards, but the way he's got them laid out, they're easy to see. He'll tell you about each one, and they're all buy it nows. You can't beat that for sure. I'm clicking on the wrong chat. I'll get this right. I should know. It's second time. I should know this by now, right? Yeah, we'll check into Thursdays at some point. I'll stick with this for now and see how it goes. And at some point, maybe we can slide over to Thursdays or come up with something else to have for Thursdays as well. And I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I'm gonna go eat real quick, guys, and then I'm gonna go to listing. I got the fat stack of PS1 stuff to get listed. There's plenty behind the scenes that you guys don't see that I got to get put on tonight, and I got to get all those systems checked out too. Thank everybody for stopping by. If anybody wants to hang out afterwards, hit me up on Instagram, and we can chat about whatever else you got going on. Any game questions, let me know. Hit me up on there. Send me a DM. Leave me a message in the chat would be cool too. If you need to know how to rebuild a regular Nintendo, go check that video out. It's pretty good. Walk you right through how to do it. So with that, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you on the next Timeout for Tuesdays. Later.